Hello, everyone. I think we're live. Hello. Hello, members of the podcast. If you guys are here. Wait, are we already in trouble? Bro, what's happening? Bro, Oh, is my controller not working? Uh-oh. Oh, boys. We already having issues. How are you guys doing? You guys doing okay? You guys chilling? Today, we're gonna do something special. Okay, my controller works now, but I also gotta grab something. Today we're gonna do something special, but I will be right back real quick before we get onto it. All right, we're gonna do something special today, and today. What we are going to do is we are going to boss rush. We have 2 hours about. We'll have 2 hours to prepare ourselves for the first boss. 2 hours, possibly, maybe a little less, a little bit more. Who knows? But this is my community world. If you guys did not know, and we will have 2 hours to get as prepared as we need to be to fight that boss. I don't know how many people can actually fight a boss together. I have never tried it. I know it's 4, but can it go more than 4? Maybe you guys know for sure. But I actually do not know. But hopefully it's at least 4. If you guys want to join the world, I will put the code in for you guys. But that is going to be the name of the game. The name of the game. Am I getting attacked? What am I getting attacked? Why aren't y'all helping? What's going on? Dude, I can't even start my thing. Jukes? Okay, hold up. We're getting attacked by a lot of stuff. Do I just not have anything? Oh my lord. Where did I even spawn at? Yo! Not like this. What happened? I don't even recall spawning over here. Oh. Well, let's get to our base real quick before we continue. We're starting to stream off horrible. I actually don't know where any of our stuff was. Is it further up? Because we played with the viewers already. Did they remove it? Do they remove things when it's a community world? I actually do not remember where our stuff was. Is this a different world? You know, it might be a different world. This might not be that same world. This might be another world. So, that or things got removed. Let's hope nothing got removed and we chillin' though. But anywho, I'm sorry guys. This whole stream started off horrible. Breathe. What I said, or what I was gonna say, is that we have, we're gonna have about an hour or two to get as prepared as possible, to fight the boss. That's what we're gonna do. As community, you guys can come join if you would like. Whether or not you guys do join, that is gonna be the main goal of the stream. I'm going to open up the code here. And let me go ahead and type this in chat. MZN gun. MZN gun. MZN gun. And I also didn't say hello to the chat, which you guys know I love doing. So give me a second. I'm just trying to set everything up. For a second. All right, that is the code right there. If you guys want to join in, this is on Xbox platform. So either you're on the computer for Microsoft or you are on Xbox. Cloudy Crow, good to see you again. Zay, good to see you. Mike, hello. I can't play Palworld since I got a Switch. Do you have an Xbox or something like that? Maybe. My chat is not showing where it needs to show. I'm getting smeckled already. Game. Hello, Ebony. Good to see you. Hello. Who else am I missing? What's up, Wham? Did you see my chat? Not to be pushy? I didn't see it. Hey, when is the next community night? So the community nights, I actually don't know if I will continue to have community nights. But hear me out. The reason being is I don't think that every game I play on the channel, on stream, is going to be a one-person game, which means technically there are more community nights because you guys can play with me more often. I thought it'd be kind of weird to make a specific stream for that when that's already going to be a thing. The other reason is because I'm now doing I Am Starving Like Marvin. I'm low. The other reason is because we're now doing something different with the podcast. So the podcast is now going to be a members podcast, but it will still go live on Monday. So members are able to be there during the recording. When I record my podcast, they can give their input there. And so that is what's taking place over the community night in terms of schedule. I hope that made any type of sense at all. If that didn't make sense, I can explain more. But basically, no community night because most games I play are probably going to be multiplayer anyway, and you guys can join on in. Doesn't matter. And there's also no community night because I added something special, which is going to be members only podcast, where I record the podcast with members and then it goes live for everybody else on Monday. But the members are able to be inside of the podcast, commenting and watching and stuff like that. You guys will be surprised. Members seem to really, really enjoy it. And I think they think you'll enjoy it as well. So we're going to probably do our best to make our fort or our base a little bit further down. And there's a lot of berries over there too, so that's what we're gonna do. Loading up now. Oh, for sure. I'm on PC, Sag. Oh, you're on Steam. I'm on PC too, but I'm on the Microsoft Store. So if you're on Microsoft Store, we can still play together. Xbox and Microsoft can play together even if it's on PC. But if you got it on Steam, then yeah, you can't play until crossplay comes. I almost got it on Steam, but I remembered that I have an Xbox profile. So I was like, well, I already have a whole bunch of games on my Xbox anyway. So it's kind of like a no-brainer for me, I think, to just play it on there. Especially because crossplay is coming anyway. So that's my thought on it. And I gave up on Disney Speedstorm. Respectable. I understand. I understand. I don't think I'll ever give up on Speedstorm for me, because a lot of my Speedstorm content isn't really for me. I enjoy making it, don't get me wrong, but I enjoy making it for you guys. You know what I mean? Like, I think some people might put themselves first when they create content, and it's important. Your mental health is important. You should always create what you want. But I still understand that you guys watch me and support me because you guys like certain type of content. And I love providing you guys with the news. I love providing you guys with guides. I love providing you guys with thoughts. And that is one of the things that really makes me want to continue to do Speedstorm and do videos and stuff like that. Because I really just enjoy sharing things with you. And I love hearing your guys' perspective on things. I love hearing you guys talk about stuff. And, you know, all my content is for you guys. But I definitely don't think nothing's wrong with you know what, let's actually make it in another spot. I don't think nothing's wrong. I just forgot how to take. Can I not? So we need to finish it before. Oh no, you just cancel. Okay. I was like, I swear I can break it before. So yeah, that's that. I don't think it's wrong to like quit games though. You know, if you don't like the game anymore, then you shouldn't play the game. You know, some people might be like, well, don't quit. You know, give things a chance. It's going to get better. It's blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, you know, life is short, bro. If you don't enjoy doing something, then you should not be doing it, period. There are way too many games in the world. There are way too many activities in the world to really just be hung up on, you know, to be feeling sad about quitting a game. I think I applaud you for it. Because some people, honestly, I have some friends that they want to quit certain games, but they can't. You know, they feel stuck. They're like, oh, I invested too much time. I invested too much money. Oh, I can't quit this because it's going to make me feel blah, blah, blah. You know, and that's a horrible spot to be in. You know what I mean? So, if you can quit, you're chilling. See you later, Wham. I don't know if you left already, but see you later, Wham. Thanks for stopping by. I'm playing Persona 3 Reloaded currently while listening to you. You should give the game a try. Long games waiting for Final Fantasy Rebirth as well. Persona 3. I played Persona 5 and I still haven't beaten it. Oh, they are clapping that Kativa. Yo, can I catch it though? Wow, that's mine. Hey. Thank you. Much appreciated. It broke out! It broke out! Wait, Kativa! Oh. Can you capture these guys? Imagine just capturing. Imagine capturing a human, dude. It's like, bro, what's up? Come work for me now. All that pain you put pals through. It's funny how they're seen as the thugs because they're beating them up and capturing them. But aren't we doing the same thing? Eat too, Brute. Eat too. But anywho, back to the conversation. Yeah, I was playing Persona 5. I haven't completed it yet. I really want to play Tactica, and it keeps going on sale. Or is it Tactica? Is it Persona Tactics? Is it not Tactica? I think having a base right here will be dope, especially because it's a dungeon. Let's put it a little bit higher, though. Why are you hurt? Bruh, I ain't do nothing to you. I'm just trying to locate a nice spot for the base. Kind of in the middle of everything. But Persona 5 Tactica. Tactica? I do want to play that. For sure. I love the Persona series, man. I even played, I have all of their Persona dancing games. I don't know, I'm huge on dancing. I like to dance and stuff like that. If you guys didn't know, fun fact about Poppin. I actually used to have videos on my channel of me dancing, but I just removed them. Well, it wasn't on this channel, it was another channel, but I deleted that channel. But yeah, I was a break dancer. I like to break dance, pop and lock, all that good stuff. And so playing the Persona 5 rhythm game and whatnot, it was really nice. I loved the music. It was awesome. Like, it was definitely a hidden gem. I also remember playing Mario Revolutions. There's a dancing Mario game back in the day, and I played that as well. Where should we drop? Ooh, I think over there is nice. Is there a boss over there? Is that a boss location? I don't think it is. That's okay. We'll be over there anyway. You already have Daydream? Yeah. Daydream is dope. This isn't my main account. This is just the community server. Yeah, we'll nest up here. This is a pretty good spot. Kind of want to be a little bit higher though. I'm kind of an altitude person. Pigs are aggressive. Everything in this game is aggressive. They hate me. I just don't want to die. Ooh, I like this spot. This is a nice little overlook. I know they're pushing out patches, but I haven't tested it yet. Are pals still glitching through walls if you place a thing down near a wall? That's one of the like main issues that I had. That's why I like to just build in big open areas. Again, this is my community world. If you guys want to hop in, feel free. The code is there. Fear of missing out is strong. Yeah. That's one thing that they do correctly. You know, the fear of missing out thing, hate them or love them. They know how to do it for sure. I just couldn't unlock Wally and the other character. I did everything and I just couldn't get my time lower. Still need 5 shards each to unlock the 2 characters. I think they need to do away with the you need 2 stars to get an ability. I think that right there would just make everything so much better for everybody. I think if you unlock the character, if you pay $10 for 5 shards or whatever you do, you should be able to have the character unlocked, bro. Like when you unlock a character, it should be unlocked. You know what I'm saying? Like low key, I feel like they should do away with that, and that would help the game tremendously just by something so simple as that. Like seriously, something that simple, I think would help the game tremendously. Because what's the point of that? Like, what's the point of that if not for extra money? Like, if you think about it. I need some food. I'm starving. Should have grabbed me some berries on my way. That's okay. I don't think I'll die in one shot. I'm chilling. All right, so we got that set up. We need to do it moving. We're wasting time. I'm chilling. We need to make sure that we are prepared. Let's get this going. Let's get that going. Let's get that going. We also need to get whoa. Bed. Guess we can wait for that. All right, let's get to building some of the stuff that we need. Storage, we need rocks. Okay, we got enough for the fire. Wait, put those dancing videos as a member only thing. Honestly, I feel bad because it's legit gone forever. But, I will say in the future, I did plan on dancing again. Well, not dancing again, but I did plan on making videos dancing again. I don't know if it was really gonna be dancing like I used to. Maybe some just dance. Maybe. When I do just dance, I still put my own spin on the dance, though. I don't, like, just do the moves. I dance like how I would as a dancer. I used to perform at talent shows. I actually won a talent show for my dancing and whatnot. I'm not saying I'm amazing or anything. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I was a dancer. A lot of my old school, high school friends thought I was going to be on America's Best Dance Crew. They're like, bro, you gotta go to America's Best Dance Crew, bro. Bro, I better see you on there. It's like, dude. Because every day at lunchtime, I would practice dancing. Every single day. I'd break dance. I'd have injuries. It's what it is. I made a dancing club. And then I taught people to dance. It was a whole thing. I was really invested into dancing. I remember one of my high school teachers, he would call me... I would never forget him. His name was Mr. Finch. That was my boy. He would call me hip hop, you don't stop every single time. He wouldn't even call me by my name. He'd just be like, hip hop, you don't stop. It was like, Mr. Finch, go somewhere. Don't be calling me. But I miss him, man. He's not dead or anything. I don't think he is. That's my boy. Stiliano says, R.I.P. Disney Speedstorm. What happened? What happened to it? Anything happened to it? I don't think so. I don't think Speedstorm will die. There's always going to be people. Bro, get up out of here. Daydream, fight this guy. Again, the room code is at the top if you guys want to hop on in. I don't know specifically where I am, so I can't really tell you. But hopefully you guys can... Oh, Lord, that scared me. What is that electricity? Let's see if we can catch him. Should be able to. Oh, they were fighting him over there. All right. Cool. I guess if you guys are wondering, like, why don't I stream Disney Speedstorm... It's like other games, it's because I do Disney Speedstorm content all the time. And so, you know, at the end of the day, it's not like I don't want to. Ooh, good Lord Jesus. It's not like I don't want to make the content, but I still want to make content I enjoy, you know? But of course, there will be more content when that new season drops, that's for sure. But I still probably won't. Bro, move! I still probably won't stream Disney Speedstorm though. I don't think I've ever really streamed the game unless playing with community. I will say though, next week, no videos. Poppin', no videos next week, why? Let me explain. No videos next week. Actually, Tekken will be coming out. But next week is gonna be, well, this week actually, not next week, this week. This week is going to be streams. So on Tuesday, Foam Stars is dropping. I'm going to be playing Foam Star on my stream around 6 p.m.-ish Central, 5 p.m. Central. I don't really know specifically when, but we're going to be playing some Foam Stars. On Thursday, Speedstorm is dropping. So again, about 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Central, somewhere around there, we're going to be playing Speedstorm on stream. So no videos. That's why, because those 2 days are going to be taken up by that. On Sunday, we're still going to have the stream, obviously, but I just want to let you guys know ahead of time, like that's what's happening. And so don't expect gameplays or anything like that, except Tekken, because, you know, that's still my game. And I still want to try to practice as much as possible. But you will be getting 2 streams. So that's 3 streams in 1 week. How do you guys feel about that? Catch the Piggy, you can ride him. Yeah, I know that. I know that. I don't know how far. I can't really say how far I've gotten, because I don't remember the level specifically. But yeah, I'm no newbie. I'm no newbie. I'm out here gaming. I haven't actually showed you guys my actual my main account in a hot minute, huh? Because you guys have been seeing the hard mode. Are you gonna upload the VODs? Of what? The stream? Yeah, the streams that I make will always have the VOD. The stream that I make will always have the VOD come out after. Where am I? Just for you guys to know where I am. I just realized I never told you guys. So if you guys join the game, this is where I am. It's right after the middle block area. And then just kind of go up and you'll see me. Because we want to go to that tower right there. So that's where I am. Poke still lost. Oh, did I miss something that Poke said? I'm sorry. Okay, I'm here. Where are you on the map? Oh, I'm sorry, Poke. I missed it. I was, you know. You smooth with the ladies. When I was younger, definitely not smooth with the ladies. I was the type of kid that would, tell someone else that I liked them. Like, I was that type of person. So I was the type of person who'd be like, I would tell my friend to tell somebody else that I liked them. That's how I was. So I was always very shy when it came to that. But it's funny, because a lot of my friends would come to me for relationship advice. I don't know. Maybe people just always wanted to hear. I don't know. I'm like, a lot of people confided in me, I guess. A lot of people really wanted my opinion. A lot of people really wanted me to help them out. A lot of people really want, and it's weird because it's like, why? Who am I? And then it's funny with YouTube, it's literally how that is still. It's like people still want my thoughts, or people still want me to, oh, I forgot I don't need to keep pressing it. I always do that. People still want me to give them advice and teach them stuff. It's just weird. Never really thought about it till now, actually. A lot of the time, people would still... I like to have windows. I'm gaming. A lot of what I used to do when I was younger, I still kind of do now with the channel. Crazy. Crazy. I don't usually have doors because the pals. I don't know if that was fixed, but that's my original thinking. Here we go. Let me just add the bed. I think you can only see someone if they're in your guild. The viewer world reset? I think so. I think so. Shimming week? Are you gonna pull the vibes? Like I said, yep. Speedstorm new season. I can't wait. What's up? What's up, Black Cats? Hello, hello. Speaking of which, Black Cats, I've actually watched a few of your videos. Low key, if any of you guys make content, no, I've stalked you guys. No, I'm not gonna lie, I have. I went to you guys' channels and I've seen your videos. I have. I might not comment, all the time, but I've seen a lot of you guys, cause I feel like you guys watch my content, you know what I'm saying? It's like the least I could do is see what y'all working with, see what y'all about, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's only fair. And so yeah, I see a few of y'all channels and I like them. I like what y'all doing. I like what y'all doing. Y'all need to keep it up. Go work for show. Go work for show. But good to see you. Good to see you. Do you still need to open my map? Let me see. There you are. So that's where I am. So this is like the little thing near the boss, right? And then you go through the brick. And then you just go straight through. You'll know where I am if you go to the tower. And it's just left of the boss tower. In the little green field. That's all. So just make your way to the little boss tower. And then just right there. Can I? I don't know if I can invite you to it from here. No, I can't. That's not a thing. Colado, hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hello, hello. That's awesome. Yeah, I always take a look at you guys and stuff, you know? Feel like it's only fair. Feel like it's only fair. And like I said, I'm always shocked. You guys have a lot of different point of views if you guys cover Speedstorm. You guys have some interesting editing styles. You guys have a lot of creativity. Because some of you guys actually don't cover Speedstorm. You guys watch my Speedstorm, but some of you guys don't actually cover Speedstorm. And you guys cover other stuff. And it's like, wow, I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, seriously. Y'all are very talented and very smart, and I wish you guys all the best. Because you guys really be putting in that work, man. For real. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Fire popping. Yeah. Yeah. I probably should have met up with you guys first. And then was like, okay. I'm gonna get a shield first real quick. But I want to see if we can catch this thing. How much time do we got? We gotta try to get it. Okay. We got about an hour and 30 minutes to try to get ourselves prepared enough to take on that boss and win. I don't want to die by dropping. I actually don't know if you die off fall damage. I've never attempted it. I know you get low, but I don't know if you die at 1 HP if you jump and fall. I'm gonna assume you do. Okay, while you're doing that, we're gonna hit. Okay. Oh, wait, I forgot. You shoot stuff, don't you? Wait. Oh, it missed. Give me that EXP. Where's the other thing? Oh! Scared me. I'm so low. Oh, get back in there. Did they kill the electrical one? Oh, he's fighting over there. Yo, free XP coming in. Dude, that electric Pokemon. Dude, I can't stop saying Pokemon. I know it's not a Pokemon. I understand. But dude, it is so hard for me. Like, y'all don't know, when I record Palworld, I have to literally like retake so many times because I say Pokemon. Like, it is not a joke at all. It's so hard. It's so hard. But how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing today? You guys doing okay? You guys have any plans for today? I know some of you guys, I know for some of you guys, it's the evening. So, you know, do you guys got anything that you guys got set up? Do you guys are like, I'm gonna have dinner with my family. I'm gonna do that. Like, or y'all just like, just typical Sunday, man. I'm just chilling. It is what it is, bro. It's what I do. Relaxing. I got a chance to play Suicide Squad. And I I thoroughly enjoy it. Oh. Alexa, home. I had got a chance to play Suicide Squad, and I like it. I'm a big fan of like superhero games. I don't know if I told you guys that before, but I really love Spider-Man. You know, I love Superman back when that was a thing. A Batman series, dude. I'm like a really big like superhero fan in the games. I don't like have a whole bunch of comic books and stuff like that, and I don't watch a lot of the movies. Well, I've watched some. I guess I can't really say, but there's some hidden like superhero movies that are just like deep. But I do like the games, and so when I played Suicide Squad, I actually thoroughly enjoyed that game. It wasn't a bad game to me. I'm going to post a lot of the new season. You definitely should. You definitely should. That's going to be your time to shine. It'd be fun to run where you choose type of Pokemon and you can't use the others. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. That'd be real interesting. Should be okay. Okay, you don't die from cold, do you? I don't think you do. I don't see the hate around Suicide Squad. It reminds me of Marvel Avengers, the game. I think people might just have negative feelings toward things before they even got a chance to play them, you know? And I know IGN had a lot of hate towards the game for some reason. Like, there's a lot of contradictory reviews too. One review says this, another review says that. And it's weird. And it's crazy because I used to like really like IGN reviews. Like, bro, I would go to IGN for everything. But like within the past like months-ish, year, their reviews have been kind of toxic towards some developers. And so I started to kind of fall off with them a little bit. But yeah, I think that's where a lot of the hate came from. It's just from the fact of like, oh, this game is... It's gonna be a game where you need to pay. It's a live service game, so it's automatically gonna suck. And it's kind of like, there's a lot of successful live service games. What you talking about? I definitely think it's for a specific audience, though. You know, I definitely don't think it's for everybody. It's for a specific audience, and that much is plain to see. I like it because I'm more of a quirky type of person. I have the imagination to envision what it would be like for 4 villains to attack the superheroes that are now villains. And you know, I just have that imagination. But I know some people are very hardcore when it comes to their superhero games and stuff like that. And they're like, bro, this is not canon. Bro, that's not how that would work. That's not this. But it's like, no, I feel you. I do. But like, man, I just like all the possibilities. I'm on the spectrum of like, I like to try new things, and I like the idea until I try it. I keep going with the wrong thing. I like the idea until I try it, and if I try it and I don't like it, that's when I'll be like, okay, that was just probably the wrong move. But I feel like I need to test it before I give an opinion on if I would like it or if I wouldn't like it. But like, some people don't like to test things, you know? Your character and your Pokemon are starving? Look, don't talk about us. Don't talk about us. We chilling. Okay? I don't need the disrespect. Relax with Poppin'? Okay, I like that. I like that. Yeah, I'm glad I can stream for you guys. Sunday is kind of like the only day I can really stream if I'm not like doing videos and stuff, you know? But I am gonna not do videos next week or this week coming up and just stream, just because there's too much stuff. There's too much stuff coming out, and to make videos and cover all of them and it's like, that's a lot of work. And so I would rather share my excitement and share my experience with you guys And, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. DC animated movies are so good. You should give them a try. So I want to see Miles Morales enter the what's it called? Enter the Spider-Verse. I want to try that one. I've tried the few animated movies. Those are the ones I have tried because when I was younger, I would watch them. Oh, we need 30 wood. When I was younger, I would watch them. And yeah, you're absolutely right. They're really good. The live ones is what I wouldn't watch as a kid because back then I was a huge cartoon head. And so as I got older, that's when I started to, look at other movies and stuff. And, you know, I was one of those kids where it's like, you're not changing my mind. Cartoons are GOAT. And if you think otherwise, I don't like you. But, you know, as I got older, I was like, okay, that's kind of troll. There's a lot of good movies and a lot of good shows that are not cartoons, not anime. And then once you get past that, it's like, oh, there's actually good stuff out there. There's actually good stuff. They want another Batman game. That makes sense. That makes sense. But I feel like that's hard because they did recently release Arkham Knights, which I think Arkham Knights is good, but I can't handle that 30 FPS. That's one of the reasons why I wasn't able to finish it. Once they drop a 60 FPS update, if they plan to eventually, bro, I'm on that game 24/7. That is a good game without a doubt. But that FPS, we made such a huge jump when you're playing on the Xbox Series X or when you're playing on PS5, or if your computer is very, good. We made a huge jump from 30 FPS, and so to drop us back down to 30 FPS, I understand the technical limits. They have explained this to us before already, but like, bro, that's like telling me, that's like your parent making you a lunchtime sandwich, chips, snacks, little gummies on the side, for your little lunch, and then one day she like, all you gonna have for lunch is a Nutri-Game bar. How mad is you gonna be? You went from turkey sandwiches, chicken sandwiches, whatever. You went from that peanut butter and jelly, gummies, chips, the whole nine, to going to a Nutri-Grain bar? Bro, you got me effed up. Not happening. So yeah, as much as I do love the game, it is a fantastic game. But if you ever played a game and you hop back and forth between frames, it's very hard for your brain. The only game that I could play 30 FPS and finish was Red Dead Redemption 2. But the only reason is because Red Dead Redemption 2 isn't so fast paced. The problem with Arkham Knights, it's a very fast paced game. Ooh, that boy's level 20. You don't mess with him. It's a very fast paced game with low FPS. That don't mix. You can't really have stuff like that, in my opinion. And so that's why I didn't really enjoy it. But if they did drop an update, I would definitely be down. Harley and the shark are too funny. Yeah, I actually enjoy it a lot. I know some people didn't like the look of Harley, and I was like, Harley done had so many looks over the iteration. What Harley do y'all expect? On top of that, they actually provided skins to look like the old school Harley. So you still kind of get best of both worlds in that sense, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna fire that. So yeah, it's kind of like that. There's no Black Manta? Should I know who that is? I probably know who that is, and I just don't remember what they look like. I think I'm in that realm. Because I do know a Suicide Squad was a thing, right? Before it became a game, it was a movie, and I haven't seen the movie. There's a lot of movies I need to catch up on. I'm not gonna lie. Never really been a huge movie buff, so there's always some good stuff that I'm missing because I'm not a huge movie man. But if you guys were to recommend one, DC or Marvel movie, which one would it be? If you guys were to recommend one, if you like Poppin, I know you don't want, I know you're not a huge movie buff watcher, but like, check this out. You won't be disappointed. Which movie would you guys think it would be? Let me know. There's a Teen Titans video game. I once played it on GameCube. Is that? Oh, I think I remember that game actually. I think I remember it. That's a long time ago. Dude, Teen Titans was cracked. Seriously. Here again, I'm gonna show you my map where I am, just in case some of you guys are in the game and you want to play and you're confused about where I am. If you go to the tower where we're gonna see the first boss, to the left of that is where I am. And then at the end of the stream, we'll fight the boss, and that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. The Batman animated series, that is a masterpiece. I actually remember watching that. I actually watched that one. A lot of the animated stuff I've watched. I think the live action stuff is pretty much where I'm missing out on. The Dark Knight Returns, I watched that one too, I think. Unless you're talking about the new one. I haven't seen the new Batman that people were talking about. Running on arrows. I went way past you. That's all right, we're still chilling. I'm gonna catch some more. Oh, okay, now I know who you're talking about. Now I know who you're talking about with the Black Manta. I know who you're talking about. Because he's also in the live action, yeah? Doctor Strange? Doctor Strange. Is that an act? Like, is that the movie? Doctor Strange has a whole movie? Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse? I haven't seen it, but that is something that I do want to see. Like I said, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan when it comes to like, I've watched a lot of the shows of Spider-Man. I watched a lot of the movies of Spider-Man. The old Spider-Man, is his name Tobey Maguire? The very first Spider-Man. I don't know if that was his name, but yeah, dude, I loved Spider-Man back then. Not the new one, the old animated series of Batman. Oh yeah, then I've seen that one. 2012, yeah. You can join my guild if you want to. Yes, Doctor Strange. Oh yeah, Doctor Strange has a couple. He has a couple? A couple? Man. Feed my... Why did I think you had to feed them? Oh, no I didn't. It's right here. There you go. Eat some food. Be happy. Be healthy. Suicide Squad. I definitely wanted to see Suicide Squad. There's also an animated like, there's an animated like Harley Quinn movie or show. I wanna play that, or not play that. I wanna watch that, but I don't know the name of it. Dude, I love the change to the update to the arrows that they did. When I first seen that, I was like, you guys are amazing. The quality of life updates that the developers do for Palworld just blows my mind. It blows my mind. Because you know how many developers be like, hey, yo, here's our new indie project. The indie developers. Here's our new indie project. Thanks for all the money. We're going to work on another project now. The Palworld devs were like, what can we fix for you guys? Yeah, we got bugs and stuff, but what can we, let's look at some of these quality of life changes. Like, bro, that says a lot from a company, from an indie developer for sure. Ghost Rider, I've seen Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is good. Ghost Rider is good. There's an animated Suicide Squad movie. It's very good. Oh, I need to take a look at that. I need to take a look at that. I really like the Justice League. That was a good series when I watched that one back in the day. I was a huge Power Ranger person too back when I was younger. I feel like every boy, I'm not sure about girl, but I feel like every boy had a Power Ranger phase, even if it only lasts for like a month. Like one of my favorite Power Rangers was SPD, and so much so I even rewatched it as I got older. Like SPD, my jam. Dino Thunder, my jam. Mystic Force, my jam. The original, come on, Mighty Morphin, obviously jam. I had the same thing with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like I had a phase with that, where I would literally watch the regular Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the time travel one. I forgot what that was called. There's so many Ninja Turtles, man. Like Ninja Turtles went ham. Power Rangers Dino Thunder was my jam. Yeah. It was dope. The cartoon, The Justice League? Yeah. I watched a lot of the cartoon, The Justice League. They portrayed Superman like such a beast back in the day. I mean, they still kind of do, to be honest, but The Amazing Spider-Man is my favorite out of the Spider-Man movies. Oh. I really love what they do with Spider-Man, and I love how every version of Spider-Man is a good Spider-Man. Like, I can't say that's the same for every superhero or supervillain, but for Spider-Man specifically, when they cast for Spider-Man, they cast for Spider-Man. Like, they do justice. I know the voice actor for Spider-Man the game, phenomenal Spider-Man voice actor. He's obviously not a Spider-Man actor like in a movie or anything, I don't think. But the dude's voicing, phenomenal. The best like Peter Parker voice act I like heard. He's so good. He's so good. Silverhawks? I think I remember that one. Thundercats? I definitely remember that one. I definitely remember Thundercats. I remember I used to watch a whole bunch of like Ultimate Muscle. Cause you know, back in the day, I didn't have cable. Maybe a lot of you guys can relate, but I didn't have cable. So on Saturday was like the only time I could watch cartoons. Right? And then on the weekdays, it'd be in the morning. Like when you have to wake up really early, you get stuff like Curious George or Sesame Street. You know, Sesame Street wasn't really a cartoon, but it'll pass. And then when you get home, at least for me, I would watch stuff like the CW or so I'd watch stuff like oh, you want to join the guild? Come join the guild if you want to join the guild. I watch stuff like One-on-One, or I'd watch stuff like King of Queens, or you know, like I'd come back and when I get off of school and watch those type of things until late night, like George Lopez and stuff like that. Again, just some old school freaking man. But when I would watch it on Saturday, holy, you guys are gaming. When I'd watch it on Saturday, I'd watch Ultimate Muscle. I'd watch Foo Fighters, I think it was called, or it was something. I would watch Kirby Right Back at Ya. Like, I was just so invested. I was so invested into Saturday cartoons because that was the only cartoons I could watch, and I would do it every single Saturday. Every single Saturday. Spider-Man 2 was amazing indeed. It was. Toby Spider-Man or Andrew or Tom? Oof. Toby. I think Toby is really good. But the voice actor for Spider-Man, like the games, and I think animated series, are not the same actors that they've acted in the live action. So, but I think the voice actors do the characters justice. I guess I was reading something on, I think it was either IGN or it was another thing, but they were saying they're gonna have another live action movie with Spider-Man, but they might have, what is his name? Miles Morales' uncle be played by one of the old school actors, but I forgot the name of him. So that'd be interesting to watch. Oh, are you not attacking, bro? Attack this dude. Got out. Oh, I whiffed. I knew you were gonna kill it. I knew you were gonna kill it. Oh, it's not dead, but I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I remember that 4kids.tv. Bro, what you know about some cubics, bro? Bro, what you know about some cubics? Don't you bring up 4kids TV. Dude, Jackie Chan Adventures? Bro, don't even right now. You brought back the oldies. Dude, Cubics, Jackie Chan Adventures, obviously Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Pokemon was obviously one of them. Shaolin Showdown? Golly, you bringing them back. You bringing them back. Collado, you better stop. You better stop, Collado. You don't know what can of worms you opening up right now. You don't want to go down this road. You don't want to go down this road. My man said WB Kids. 4kids.tv. Man. That was actually on after school, now that I think about it. That wasn't on a Saturday either. That was on after school, I think, too. Oh, I went down. Is anybody near me? Help me up. I've fallen and I can't get up. My neck, my back, my neck and my back. I want 150,000. But we could settle this for 20 bucks. Lunatics, dude. You guys remember? You guys remember Tiny Toons? I don't know if that's a back in the day one, but Tiny Toons was one. There was another one. There was another one too, but I can't remember it. Thank you, by the way, for picking me up. I appreciate that. There's another show that would come on, but I can't remember. The BM Bro Show. Hey, what's up? How's your basketball games going? You killing them out there? You about to be starting in the NBA? Is that what I'm about to hear? You got a scholarship to college? You on college? About to get drafted? Good to see you. Welcome back. Animaniacs. There you go. Animaniacs is what I was thinking. Dude, I heard that they did a reboot, but I don't remember if they actually did it. Does anyone know? Did they actually do a reboot of Animaniacs, or did they drop that? I heard that they were supposed to, but I haven't seen it. Pinky and the Brain was GOAT too, but I think Pinky and the Brain was part of the Animaniacs. Mega Babies? Why does that sound familiar? Freakazoid! Yes, that's what I meant to bring up. Freakazoid! Freakazoid! That's what I meant to bring up. Freakazoid. Dude, Freakazoid's the jam. Dude, Freakazoid's the jam, bro. Freakazoid, the jam. Holy. That is an old one. Freakazoid, 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 dude. That oldie for sure. Uh-oh, I don't have any more balls. I'll kill you though. Okay, retreat. Dang, freakazoid, dude. Ooh. That's... I want to say, y'all are showing how old I am, by the way. No, when y'all do things like that and I'm reminiscing, y'all showing me how old I am. Y'all are. So thanks a lot. I appreciate that. All of y'all. Y'all like Poppin. We probably the same exact age, bro. What is you on about right now? It's like we all played Disney Speedstorm. We all grew up on Disney Speedstorm. Most of us are probably the same age. Shut up, Poppin. I'm sorry. You're right. I apologize. Oh, I basically just made this a problem. Oh no, we got out. All good. Wow, are you doing backflips? Just rolling. Oh, I'm overweight. Let's see if we can eat something to get rid of this weight. That wasn't enough. Oh, what can we drop? I guess the seeds. Not really tripping. Oh, that wasn't enough. Give me the seeds back. Yo, you know, ore is like mad heavy. Like, I don't know why. Ore is mad heavy, and so is ore is mad heavy, and so is wood. Bro, wood is ridiculously heavy in this game. I would assume stone is heavier than wood, but you know. I guess if you carry little bunches of rocks versus little bunches of wood, wood would probably be heavier than rocks. For pound, if it's pebbles or something like that. Not pebbles, but like actual rocks. I need to watch Freakazoid again. Yeah, I remember I was watching it on was it Paramount? Oh, somewhere, and they had it. They did it. I don't like the fact they cut out 80% of the roster. Really? Yeah, I haven't watched it, so I don't know how good it is. I remember when games had a cartridge and you'd plug them into the cartridge and play, there was no update. Yeah. I remember I'd blow into the cartridge. They're like, bro, don't blow into the cartridge. They had all these like warnings. Don't blow, please don't blow into the cartridge. It will ruin it. And it's like, I don't know what cartridge you're talking about because every time I blow into that cartridge, it works. So someone lying to someone. Nah, but I think the reason was if you blow, your saliva will get on the cartridge. It wasn't just air. It was like your saliva particles or something like that. But I don't care. It was working, bro. It was working. Sign one here. But that was back in the day. Do you want to see good modern animation with funny and cool story? I recommend you the Legend of Vox Machinima? Wait. Machina? It is very good. I never heard of it. I never heard of it. Oh, we can upgrade our base, by the way. Or Machina. I'm troll. It's like Poppin, you can't read. Dude, sometimes when I'm streaming, I read so fast, I don't know what I'm reading. It's like my brain catches, my mouth, or my eyes read it faster than my brain understands it. Dude, I was that kid in school that I hated to read, at least at the start, because like they'll call you to read, and I'm just like, I don't want to read in front of people. Don't got time for this. When I was like in grade school, like I think in like 3rd grade or 4th grade, I'd read so slowly. And there's a trick to reading. If you want to read without like screwing up, you'll need to read, you need to pronounce words slower and allow your brain to catch up. It's weird. I don't really know how to actually say it, but there's like an actual technique, because what happens if you read too fast, you're gonna screw up and you're gonna pause because your brain wasn't able to understand, like your mouth is moving too fast or something like that. It's weird. I like started a deep dive into like a study about it, and it was something like that, just out of sync. So you need to read slowly and your brain will be able to kind of catch up and it'll go with the flow. But as I was younger, that wasn't a thing. And I would read I would stutter a lot. So I would be like, the cat went to the, and I hated it. I hated it with a passion. It sucked. So that's why I always hated to read in school. I was never really that much of a read out louder. I learned how to get over that as I grew up. Like as I got to like 5th or 6th grade, I started to learn how to read without like doing that. You know, it's never a good feeling. And I feel like some teachers like call you out on purpose to read, or they call you out on purpose when you don't know an answer. I literally had this teacher in school, and the only way she would call on me is if I acted like I didn't know the answer. I will, like, I BS you not. That's literally how I got to answer questions. If I ever raised my hand, she wouldn't call on me. But if I acted like I was looking over there, or if I acted I was looking at my phone, well, I didn't have a phone back then, but you know, just looking down at my hand or acting like I'm not paying attention, almost every single time, what's the answer? What's the answer? And it was like, why is that the only way you'll call on me? That used to trigger me. Like, I was mad. I was like, that's so disrespectful. But I swear there's teachers like that where it's like, they just want you to look like a fool in front of everybody. And I hate teachers like that. Not all of them are like that, obviously. There's a lot of good teachers. But you do got those selective few. Or it's like, why are you teaching right now? You need to go somewhere else with your teaching. You'd be better off doing another job. You don't like kids. Clearly, you don't like kids. Stop teaching. Stop it. I'll read your comments in a second. Let me just, think about it. Games even on the PS2 were so good. They didn't need an update. They simply had no bugs. Steven, okay. I can't say games had no bugs, Steven. Come on, Steven. You're a little too optimistic over there. We know there's plenty of games with bugs. Steven got them rose-tinted glasses on. Steven like, bro, what bugs, Poppy? My stuff was working immaculately. Meanwhile, I'm playing my games. Stuff ain't loading. I'm having crashes. Stuff not saving properly. I'm falling through holes that shouldn't be there. But it's not working. Steven, what games was you playing? Oh my gosh. I love Steven, yo. That is hilarious. That is actually hilarious. Oh, can't see that. I'll reach out in a sec. Just make sure we can get this thing. Yeah, 5 balls. Hopefully I'm lucky enough. Oh! I knew I was gonna do that. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I was like, it's definitely gonna throw the win thing at me. Dude, that thing claps me every time. Every time. I should have listened to my gut though and left. Or not left, but like go over. Let's go get my stuff. Oh, of course, if you guys are liking the stream, I always forget to say it. I need to start being more adamant when I make videos and stream. But if you guys are liking the stream, if you guys are liking what you see, make sure you like the stream. You know, let me know that you're enjoying it. One little click is all it takes. Still funny he could do backflips when you're starving. True. True. I was joking because I'm doing a hard mode run, which you guys have seen, but I was joking that like if you are starving or if you're cold and you drop to 1 HP, you just die. I was like, that would be a crazy hard mode right there. And the same thing for your pals. If they're starving, they'll just die of starvation. Like Ark. I don't know if any of you guys played Ark, but I think you just straight up die if you don't eat. Apparently not the same games that you played back then. Apparently not, Steven. Loading screen was so long you could cook a meal and come back. Black cats ain't never lied. Bro, you guys remember the games that required you to load more often than not? You know, there's some games where it's like, it's open, like Zelda. Zelda was one of the games where it was open for a while, right? If you had to move to the next map, you still have a whole lot of like goodness to play through before you attack that loading screen. I remember there were some games that I played where each room had a loading screen. Like, so you were pretty much loading as much as you were playing. Horrible, horrible. That was the like, when I started to see the like next gen games and stuff like that, or the next gen like system and things, I was just like, dude, this is actually crazy. You're telling me that I could just load for only 10 seconds instead of 30 seconds? Oh my gosh. And then we had another generation where we started to get the PS4s, PS5, Xbox Ones, Xbox Series, and you load in literally like 5 seconds or less. And it's like, kids nowadays will never have to go through the struggles that I went through. The loading screens. I can't play online because my mama want to use the phone because we got dial-up. Cable wouldn't work because there was a rainstorm. There wasn't no such thing as YouTube. Graphics were horrible. Just all that extra stuff they don't have to deal with. They get games for free. They got devices that give you games for free. I had to, in order for me to play games and spend money, I had to do little offers. You know, the games would have offers and you could do things. I had to be like, Mama, can I use your credit card? For what? I'm not gonna buy nothing. I wanna do an offer. For what? Look, because I can get cash in the game. Boy, if they charge this card, I'm gonna whoop you. They're not gonna charge it. 5 weeks later, because I didn't cancel the subscription. Boy, come here. What? What happened? Why do I got a $50 charge on my credit card? For some back scratchers? Look, Mom, that wasn't me. I did the offer. I did, like, because they said you ain't have to pay, it was free. Boy, you know what a subscription is? No. Oh, I was in trouble. Oh, I was in trouble. Y'all don't know how much trouble I was in with that. My mama was, she was not playing. Oh, she was mad. That's the worst. Let me see. Let me get a little bit. What I meant to say is back then they took more time to develop and test the game compared to now because they can release it early and find. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's definitely true. Back then they definitely weren't taking. Back then they definitely weren't. You need help? I can get it low for you. There you go. I can't roll because I'm heavy. But hopefully he can't hit me. Okay, he can definitely still hit me. If I drop some wood, I think I'll be okay. I get it low. You can capture it. Dude, this thing is murking me. But yeah, I do agree. A lot of the game companies nowadays, what they'll do is they'll release a game early. They'll release a game early and then they'll say, oh, we can have all these bugs and issues because it's early access, because it's beta. And it's kind of like, I feel that's not bad if they actually do something with the money that they get. You know what I mean? Because I understand. You know, you still want people to be able to enjoy and play your game, but you also want to still work on it. I get you. But don't go into early access or beta and release it, and it's the same exact game. It's just kind of like a waste of money at that point, you know? Especially if some of the bugs are still in the game and stuff. There's like a few early access and betas that I played where they released the game and the bugs are still there, nothing was added, and it was just kind of like a slap in the face, and they stopped developing the game. So that's what I don't like. Xbox 360 was a good era for gaming. I used to game on Gears of War forever. Gears of War was my jam. I think I've said this before though. I feel like I'm a broken record. It's like, Poppin, you say this all the time, that you used to play Gears of War. Well, yeah, I used to play Gears of War. I used to play Gears of War competitively. Really fun game. Really fun game. I had all of them. 1, 2, 3, Judgment, 4, 5. Really solid game. My mom gatekeeped her card. You know how hard it is to convince a parent to act, like, you know how hard it is, well, at least back then, I don't know about now. Nowadays, parents are probably like, whatever, get out of my face. But you know how hard it was to convince a parent back then that spending money on a game was fruitful? I don't know about you, but my parents hated games. They would let me play because they know I really wanted it to play them, but they hated them. They were like, you don't learn anything. You're wasting money on it. It costs too much. Heaven forbid I asked them for in-game currency. Asking my parents for in-game currency was like asking your teacher to let you out of detention early for no reason. Like, dude, they're like, I want a new hair in the game. You can get new hair in real life. Why you want new hair in the game? Well, because I want to look good. Why does it matter? You can play the game. Do you get extra stats? No, but if I want to look good, then there's no reason. Can I have this jacket in it? I need $10 of this Nexon Cash from Maple Story. What is a Maple Story? Is it a book? No, it's a video game on the computer. You just buy a book? You can buy a story. It's like, all right, I'm gonna just quit asking y'all for stuff at this point. Y'all getting on my last. Eventually, though, I asked enough, and they started to allow me to do it. I mean, they started to allow me to get like $10 here and there. Dude, $10 back then on a live service game was phenomenal. You could get so much with $10 back then, it's insane. Nowadays, $10 gets you like one thing from a shop. But back then, you get so many games, or you get so many things in a live service for $10, man. So many things for $10. Like, it's insane. It also doesn't help that nowadays there's people hacking and data mining into there before they can show it off. That's true. That's true. I think as a developer, I would be very upset that people are data mining my game. You know, like I would personally just be very upset because it's like I spend so much time trying to make something. It's like a birthday present. It's like, it's your birthday, but someone's telling the person that you're gonna give the present to what it might be. It's like, well, what do you even have to look forward to? I think a lot of the times too, if they don't, if people data mine, it also ruins the longevity of a game, because if you know what's going to drop next month, the next 2 months, what's the point of playing if you don't like what we don't drop? You know what I mean? So I would definitely feel I would definitely feel some type of way about it, for sure. I would definitely feel some type of way about it. For sure, for sure. I need to make a outfit. Make another bench. Oh, we already have another bench. Hog. Thinking ahead, thinking ahead. Oh, I don't have the... I do want cloak. Do we have enough? We need cloth. Do we have enough to make cloth? Why didn't we? Is that a poke of vapor wipe running wild in there? There's actually a lot of people here. We all playing together. It's dope. It's dope. We'll be fighting the people. I don't know how many people can fight the boss at the same time, so hopefully it's more than 4. But I don't know for sure how that works. Divine Solar, what's up? Nope, you're opening up that world right now, and I'm hopping in. That's what's popping. No, but actually, how are you? I'm fine, Divine Solar. I'm fine. How are you? How are you liking the new Grand Chase character? I know you were. I know you were checking it out and hopping in there. I feel like it's a little bit a mix of Yang from Ruby, and a mix of Vi from League, and I also think it's a mix of like the Maple Story character, Maple Story class. I think it's done pretty well. I think it looks really cool, but I think they're also pigeonholed too, because I feel like they can't really go above and beyond because the game's old. You know, like if the team were able to build a actual Grand Chase 2 and then implement that character in Grand Chase 2, it'd be phenomenal. But I think they're just kind of stuck because it's like, it's kind of like they don't really have the, I don't want to say resources, but you know, they don't really have the they don't have like the engine to do so. They would have to like build it again, because I think they're using the old school engine or something similar. What your parents hunk about you know as a content creator? Well, oh, what my parents think about it. I was like, hunk. My mom passed away when I was 12, but I would assume she'd be okay with it. And my dad left before she died at like 10. So they actually don't know, I would assume. I don't think my dad knows. I grew up with my sister, and she raised me until I became a man. And then I moved out. But my sister knows. And she, when I first told her, you know, some people think that, because my sister is like older than me, I think by like, I want to say 5 years, but I'm gonna shoot for 7. I forgot. But oops, that was the wrong button. Oh no, please. She's older than me by like I think 7 years, or maybe 5. Dude, these things don't play. Hold up. But when I first told her, you know, I feel like older generations are like, oh my gosh, older generations are like, bro, YouTube making money, that's like only like 1% out of everybody makes money as a YouTube creator. I mean, to be fair, they're not wrong. They aren't wrong. You know, it takes a while to really like be able to say you're a full-time content creator. I'm not a full-time content creator. But they, she was like, oh, why would you do YouTube? You don't get no views, nothing like that. And then I showed her the channel, and she was like, oh, you actually do get views. She was like, oh, people actually watch you. That's crazy. I mean, I still think that way too. I'm still like, people watch me. Like, why? Like, y'all go out your day to watch my content. Crazy. Crazy. But once I showed her like the stats and the analytics and stuff like that, she was like, oh, that's cool. And she's always been super supportive, but she's more of a realist. You know, I think everybody has those type of people in their lives where they're more of a realist, where they're like, the odds of it working are low, so you shouldn't try it. You know, like a realist like that. Where it's like, oh, you want to be the president of the United States. Yeah, that's good, but maybe you should focus on something that's a little bit more realistic. You know, something like that. Where it's not like they don't think you can't do something, but it's like they don't want you to get hurt, and they already understand the odds of it happening are very, very slim. So they support you, but they also are just like, you know, very skeptical about it. Are you kidding? Oh my gosh. And I'm out of balls. I'm out already, by the way. I must have been cashing a lot. Get clapped. Let's go back. Tim barely gets you anything now. You need at least $20. Yeah. Black Cat is right. You need at least like 15, 20 bucks. Do some game companies or like Riot Games does it? You'll need to spend $10 plus $5, which edges you into spending $20 because you're like, well, if I buy again, I'll have $5 extra anyway. You know what I mean? Like some game companies do that. I don't think it's malicious, but I think it's funny where they're like, we're not going to give you the exact price. This costs 15 bucks, but you don't have a 15 bucks option, which means you're probably going to buy 20 bucks. Boom. It's smart. I'm not gonna lie, it is smart because I'll buy the 20 bucks unless I'm really like, I don't want to spend money on it. Then I'll go from $10 and then buy the 15 or then buy the 5. But for the most part, I'll just cash the 20 because I'll eventually use it later. So it's kind of like whatever. To be honest, I've not even been playing it because of Palworld and playing a lot, or a bit of Smite again. Yeah, I don't, the Smite 2 is coming out. I know Smite 2 is coming out soon. Not to mention, Helldivers 2 is dropping in 4 days, and I'm hyped for that. I looked at it, it doesn't seem like my type of game, but I think it looks good for the type of gamer that it's trying to market to. You know, like just because I don't play a game doesn't mean I can't appreciate what the developers put into the game, because I understand their target audience and it looks like they hit that target on the head. But for me personally, I don't think that's something that I would, that's not something that I would play. Like, it's not my style, you know? They want you to do something within your means. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, just like that, just like that. So they're not like, oh, you're never going to be able to do what you want. But it's like, you would want what's best for anybody, right? If you know that someone was going to spend, I don't know, 5 of their years trying to become the president of the United States, but they can spend the same 5 years going for that goal as well as another goal, then it's like if one don't work out, you got another. Because how many people do you know where I know some friends that are like this, where they shot for something, and it's not like they couldn't do it, but you know, odds of success are very low, you know, and they put all their eggs in one basket, and now they don't have anything. They basically wasted their life, so to speak, you know? I mean, I'm a big advocate of it's never too late, but, you know, when you lose it all, it's hard to bounce back. It's hard to bounce back, for sure. Oh, doing that organizing thing again. Yo, Poke don't play with the organizational skills, bro. You need someone to organize your stuff? Dude, hire Poke instantly. The most organized person. They gonna make sure your stuff is right. They gonna make sure. Okay, so how far are we in? So we got about 20-ish, maybe not 20, like 35 to 40-ish minutes left of stream. So we're gonna try to wrap it up in terms of like, try to get as much as we can, because we're gonna be fighting the tower boss pretty soon. So you wanna make sure that we're all prepped, we're all geared, So use these past like 20-ish minutes to get prepared, and then we could take on the boss together. Juice. I'm gonna spend the rest of this time really farming for pals. Kind of want to go grab some berries, so I'm not hungry either. Pogo. What games are you guys looking forward to this year? I know this year they're dropping some bangers. They're dropping some bangers. I was already looking forward to Spider-Man 2, played it, platinumed it. Really love that game. I was looking forward to Suicide Squad. I have that, playing that. I was looking forward to Tekken. Have that, playing that. Foam Stars is coming out. I'm curious to see what that's about. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not saying like I was just super hype, looking at it, following up reviews and gameplay like that. I wasn't that type of hype for that game. I mean, I'm still hyped for it, but I'm not mega hype about it. I know Divine is hype for Helldivers, which is a cool looking game. There's another game that's coming out where it's like a farming kind of game, but you're in like a mech suit. That looked pretty interesting to me, but I don't even know what that game is called. But it definitely looked interesting. It looked pretty cool. I want to play Stampede. That's going to be a game coming out pretty soon. I don't know though. Them devs being kind of troll. Like, I want them to like release more, but they're like slow releasing the game. You know, it's weird. I don't think I've ever seen a developer do that before. Like, not only did it, come on, you kidding? Not only did it get delayed, but they're very slow at showing like progress made. So I don't really know what to like think on that front. Like, I want it to come to fruition, but the way that it is, it's kind of weird. Does everyone have a bow, or do you choose your weapon? You gotta build your weapon, but the weapons in the game are bows, crossbows, pistol, shotgun, assault rifle, and then like a regular type of rifle. Those are all the weapons, I think. There's some other melee weapons though. Wolverine, ooh, dude, Wolverine. I seen talk about that. Wolverine is a type of character that don't really get a lot of light. You know, like low key, Wolverine's crazy. Like X-Men in general. I remember there used to be an X-Men fighting game I'd play, not Marvel versus Capcom, but there was another like an actual X-Men fighting game that I played back in the day. It was really good to me. I never played it competitively or anything, but it was just a really cool X-Men fighting game. Man, I feel like developers back then took so many more risks. What's the difference between now? Like, what's the difference between them taking risks back then and then them taking risks now? I feel like the type of creativity that they had back then was just insane. Like, they just, hey, yo, let's try something. What do you want to try? Let's try this. And then how about with that? Word? No, I think that'd be good. All right, let's give it a go. But nowadays, it's like everything needs to be so anal. There's not a lot of expression. I could be wrong, though. What do I know? I'm not a developer, nor a publisher, but it just feels like that, you know? It feels like everything is like a funnel. If you're making a farming game, the farming game needs to do this. This is one of the only few farming games, so to speak, that has their own twist on it. Ark was the other original one, you know? But a lot of the same type of genres has like the same formula. And it's just weird. They used to be much more creative back then. I want to see that come back. A lot of people are smart and have great ideas, so it'd be really nice to see it come back. Killing Floor 3, not sure it's coming out this year. I heard about that. I actually really enjoyed Killing Floor. Killing Floor 2 was really good. I originally didn't want to get it. I want to craft some more spheres. I originally wasn't going to get it, but then I got it and I was like, bro, this game's kind of cracked. So I think number 3 won't disappoint. There's gameplay of it. I didn't know that there was gameplay of it. I thought there was just a cinematic. I gotta check that out. What does it look like? Is it more like the lines of like Spider-Man, Batman, or is it more akin to like the very, very old Wolverine type of games? Like Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I don't know if you guys remember that type of stuff. But there's like Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, 3, where you'd play as a lot of Marvel characters and like a squad of 4. Dude, Spider-Man would always be in my squad. 100%. Then I'd have Wolverine. Wolverine's GOAT. I still remember that song, the X-Men song. That dude, X-Men. Oh, that was the freaking show, man. That was the show and the game. That was X-Men is just dope. Back then, the game had to be bought in a physical store and cost more than nowadays. Everything has to be cheaper, released sooner. Developers don't have enough time. Oh, you're right. That makes a lot of sense. Especially because if you're thinking about it on a competitive standpoint, your competitors are going to release things much faster as well, you know? So it's like, you kind of have to rush your game out before someone else like does it a little bit differently. Or wow, I didn't think about it that way. I'm gonna assume being a game developer is freaking stressful, dude. I only get 3? I did all that work for 3? Our PAL team is always starving. Yeah, I want some more creativity to come back into the games. I mean, some developers have done it really well, though. I also noticed, too, though, a lot of these reviewers, like you remember back in the day with reviews, they would send out a little magazine and that'd be your review. But nowadays that's not the case. Right? Like nowadays, they got the review online. A prime example is Suicide Squad. Like IGN ran Suicide Squad through the dirt and through the mud. You know how many like reviewers can ruin your game before it launches? Before they even got a chance to touch your game can just be ruined. Your whole launch could be ruined. The only thing that saved Suicide Squad was it being by Rocksteady. That game was by a company that nobody had heard of. That game would have probably had some really awful sales. But that's the thing. So I can only imagine, like, if you decide to go too far out and you don't do it right, reviewers are just like stomp all over your game. Do the game developers have to get their games reviewed? Like, I know they can give people copies of their game to review, but like, the game do they have to truly put out something for it to be reviewed? Or let's just say, can I work on a game and really just say, oh, this is what I'm working on, but don't have it be reviewed? Like, is getting your game reviewed something the developers are actually opting into, or are they forced to do it? I actually don't know how that works. I mean, I guess whether or not you give them a review copy or whether or not they get to play, people will still be nosy and still read your articles and stuff like that and watch your trailers. And that's rough. Wow, you can't do nothing nowadays, huh? Yeah, you had no social media, no leaks, no hype all the time in the world. True. Dude. Actual facts, what the heck? That's so crazy. That's so crazy. Wow. That's crazy. Like, what do you even do? Like, what do you even do if your game is just bombed, bro? Like, if they're like, dude, this game sucks, don't buy this game is awful. Now, I don't think reviewers actually tell you to not buy it. They imply it, but they don't strictly say not buy it. I think that's one of the things you can't do as a reviewer, is be like, this game isn't worth the money. I don't think they do that, but they don't. But you wouldn't want another Cyberpunk situation, would you? Especially when it came out where the developers potentially got away with things more and more. True. I didn't get Cyberpunk on release. I got Cyberpunk after the fact, but I actually enjoyed Cyberpunk. I didn't get the Liberty Cyberpunk release though, because I felt like that's a lot of money. Wasn't it like 30 bucks for like an add-on of a game, basically? It was like 30 bucks, 25 bucks, 30 bucks. That was like too steep for me. That was too steep for me for like an add-on, for like DLC. I mean, I think it was potentially supposed to be its own game, but like, bro, that's a lot of money for something that I'm not sure if I'm going to like. And I've already beaten the regular game, so, yeah. I never played Cyberpunk, but is it not what it should have been from the start? I know I had a big update a while ago. Yeah, I played it after the original update. So after the frame fixes and a lot of the bug fixes, I didn't play it on drop. So I don't know the issues of that. That is a name. Yoshi, Daffy Duck, and Donald Duck fan? Hey, I feel you. Should there be non-racing outfit for characters in Disney SpeedRunning? Definitely. Definitely. What, are they gonna do that though? Probably not. Probably not. A lot of what they could have done probably isn't going to get done because they already missed their chance of opportunity to impress the world, so to speak. And usually when developers are like, we tried and we failed, they usually are like, we're not going to take any more leaps and bounds. You know, we're not going to jump to do anything crazy. They're just going to kind of stay doing little by little. I think getting skins for a character that doesn't have a racing outfit on would be too much of a jump. And there's other things that they should work on. So I don't think that they would do that right now. Look at look at Mortal Mom at the Switch. Another great example. Oh, I've never even heard of that game. Okay, Mortal Kombat. I was like, Mortal Mom? What? Like, you know I'm an honest person when you guys tell me about things and I straight up say, I have no clue what you're talking about. Like, there's some creators, well, I don't even say creators, there's just some people in the world that will be like, you tell them like, have you heard of it? They're like, yeah, I've heard of it before. Bro, Poppin will never do that. I will straight up say, I have no clue what you're talking about. But let me know. It sounds interesting. Tell me more about it. You'll never be like, yeah, I heard of that. Yeah, no, that'd be awesome. I've heard of that. Nope. I'll just straight up be like, I have no clue what you're talking about. Well, how was Mortal Kombat on Switch? Was it bad? Did it look bad? Did it perform bad? What like actually happened? I heard it was a mess. Look it up. I never picked it up, but it was everywhere. And then news here. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I didn't play it, but I definitely seen it. There was a lot of like issues where your character would probably fall to the ground. Basically, there was a lot of issues that just wouldn't be present in a new game. It's like we've come too far in the game development process that like step back. That was a step back than what it should have been. But they fixed it. I didn't even know you can climb trees. What? I never actually tried. Bro, that's wild. I legit never tried to climb a tree. All right, we'll say we have 5 more minutes. Make sure you guys get ready. We're gonna be fighting the boss soon. 5 more minutes, get your pals. Make sure you got your squad lined up. Make sure you got your highest levels lined up. We're gonna be fighting the boss real soon. But yeah, when it comes to the Cyberpunk thing, it definitely was pretty bad. But they fixed it. And I think that's always something that, you know, a lot of people might discredit from some developers. You know, they focus on the bad rather than what they did to fix it. I don't care what you do bad. I don't care how you behave. I don't care any of that. What I care about is, did you take any steps to fix it? You know what I'm saying? Like that is the real thing. Did you take the correct steps to fix it? Yeah, your game was broken on release. I don't care. Did you take any steps to fix it? Yes? All right, you're in my good graces. Take your time, take as long as you need to take, as long as you took those steps. But there's some developers that don't take any steps. And it's just like, I guess that's it then. Those are the developers that I'm like, all right, fam. All right, fam. Don't mess with me. Because it really just goes to show where the heart of the company is. I thought I picked up something. Guess I didn't. It really goes to show where the heart of the company is, you know? Like, it really goes to show, like, you're telling me y'all understood all these issues. Y'all understood your game dropped with all these bugs. And y'all didn't even do anything to fix it? Y'all just like, yeah, it is what it is. And y'all moved on? Like those developers, bro. There's a lot of them too. A lot of them you don't see because they're not AAA mainstream developers, but there's a lot of developers that like do that type of stuff with their games. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that what Steven says, they try to just rush them out. Not like maliciously rush them out to get as much money as possible. But you know they are on time constraints, especially if you're working on multiple projects. I mean, at that point, it's just kind of like, you know, what are you gonna do about it? like if you're working on multiple projects and you only got a time, like, you have a time constraint of like 2 or 3 years, and it's not done, and you need to work on your next game. I think I can definitely understand why some developers just be like, forget it. But at the same time, it's like, man, y'all should just make some good games, and then that doesn't have to be a problem. And you know, big fight coming up. Let's go. Oh yeah, it is the the B and Bro Show. Hello, welcome back. Is Cyberpunk a game you could recommend now? Oh yeah, for sure. I'm a sucker for RPG games. And I'm not really someone for like futuristic type stuff, but Cyberpunk did it well. Like really worth the play. I would definitely recommend that game. For sure. I don't want this, but I don't know if I can take it. YOLO. Whoa! What? Uh-oh. 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 I done stirred up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's happening? I done stirred up the hornet's nest. Ah! Whoa! Relax! Relax! Oh, everybody's fighting everybody. What did I do? I'm sorry. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. I deserved it. I deserved it. Dude, it was going freaking ham. Dude, everybody was fighting everybody. It was a free-for-all. They still fighting each other. What happened? That got out of hand real fast. You gotta get my popcorn ready to watch this fight. Yeah, like, if it goes anything like that did, we're in trouble. Cause that was awful. That was awful. It started a war. Yo, that really was though. I don't know what happened. That was horrible. Those captures are tall and scary when they come running at you. True. Oh, the creatures. True, true, true. Yeah, that one is a special one. You see how it's glowing and it's a really big size? That was a special one. So it has better stats and it has better like passives. So I was trying to catch it. But it also had like a group of 2 people surrounding it. So it was kind of an unfair fight. And then it started to hit other monsters or other pals that were around, which then caused those to fight. It's like everybody was fighting everybody. It was all over the place. And then I shot another group, so that group started to fight me. It was all bad. I'm waiting to buy the Disney Speedrun package for the Battle Pass coins. Want to see a roadmap. Last thing they do is make Little Mermaid the last season and just stop content or just reuse the old. That's what I think is gonna happen. That's what I think is gonna happen. I hope it doesn't happen though. But that's something that I've been saying for a while now. Was it's possible that they just might decide to be like, all right, bro, deuces, no more. Oh, I thought I wasted the ball. Like, you know, no more deuces. We're just gonna focus on re-releasing the same content. Because at the end of the day, if they were to do that, like low key, is that realistically a bad thing? Think about it. If they were to be like, oh my goodness gracious, that guy got Smeckledorfed. If they were to release re-release seasons starting from Monsters Inc. Like, you would argue that people would be happy. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't. But you could say, well, this is a chance for you guys to get all the characters back again. Don't you guys want that? I'd be like, bruh, no. But it would be very beneficial to some players. Good lord, that was a lot of damage. And so it's like they can kind of get away with it if they were to do that. It's only 1% chance. But that's not to say they're trying to get away with anything. I'm just saying, if they really wanted to do that, they could. And just going off their past gameplay records. Did that thing die? It did. Oh, it came close. Going off their record as a company, They pretty much have done that before. Where they would be like, okay, we're not going to release anything else. We're not going to release anything else. We're going to just let the game kind of sit for a little bit, or we're going to update the game every few months. And we're not going to really do anything crazy. We're just going to do like bug fixes and stuff. Maybe drop a character here and there. Like I say, a lot of what I say isn't off of skeptics. I'm just research, you know? You can find a lot about a lot of things on the internet if you just Google. Or you go to like their web pages. Like what I did for Gameloft and why I said what I said about that is I went to their website and I looked at like all 30 plus of their games, reviewed their patch notes, reviewed when their dates were, reviewed what they did on those patch notes, all 30-ish games. No, I did. And that's the conclusion that I came up to. Could I be wrong? Massively. But I like to just do my research before I say anything like that. Last thing I want to be is you watching me and I'm just spouting random nonsense. And it's like, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, it's like, well, I've done research. I got one ball left, and that's not enough. Also, I played a few Gameloft games. They're not all bad. I feel like Gameloft kind of has a bad taste in their mouth. But they don't actually make bad games. Like, realistically, they don't actually make bad games. They just make poor decisions sometimes. But like fundamentally, their games are pretty solid. They don't really have bad games. That's the last ball. That didn't work. Should have been more prepared. I really want that thing, but I don't think I'm gonna. Yo, what if? I don't think I can. I'll just leave it. What if I just die on purpose to get it? Yeah, I'm gonna die on purpose, get a fast travel back, build some balls, come back, clean. Yo, pro place. Pro place. I got some at the tower. Oh, you're already there? Oh, well, too late for that. Too late for that. I'll deliver like domino. Oh, I want dominoes. Don't do that to me, Poke. Don't do that to me, Poke. Don't do that to me. One of the things that, well, I guess I'll run over there since I don't have to craft anymore. I run over there because we're gonna get ready to fight the boss. So I'm gonna get ready to come over there. If you got some power balls, I'll come by and drop real quick so I don't have to farm some rocks. But yeah, we'll do that. I really like Domino's like bread cheese dip thing. It's unhealthy, but God, I love it. You ever had those guilty pleasures? You ever had those things where it's like, ooh, you know it's bad for your body, but you want it anyway? You could see how bad it is for your body, but you want it anyway? Dude, that's how I feel when it's that cheese dip. It's like, oh, it's greasy and all, but it's so good. It's so good. But yeah, if they do revisit seasons, it wouldn't really be that bad because a lot of players can get a lot of the stuff that they missed out on. But oh, it's dead! It's dead! My cat just went hammer time on it. No! I loved it. It wasn't mine yet, but I loved it. Come back to me. Ah. If you knock them out, though, they usually respawn. If you kill it, it's dead for good. But if you knock them out, they come back. I don't know how long it takes for that to happen. All right, let's go fight the boss, guys. I'm good to go. My bow's about to break. I'm the type of person you don't want in a group project. Let me tell you. Y'all gonna be unprepared. They'll be like, all right, Poppin. So I researched how food goes to your digestive tract. I know Jill searched how the food actually comes processed. Did you do your part and show us how the flavors are made for the food? No, I didn't. But I think that you two did such a great job. I'm not necessary. No? Group projects are just Nah, I tried my best to pull my weight in group projects. I really did. Okay, so only 4 players can actually fight the boss. So I'm over here waiting. If you guys want to come on over, we'll fight the boss. We'll get it going. I couldn't get it back in the ball fast enough. That's all good. It literally started raining again. Did it? I don't mind rain. I have a problem with snow though. I have a problem with snow. You gotta queue up by clicking the tower. Just in case any of you guys didn't know, you gotta click the tower, I think, and then it'll queue you up. But there's 3 more spots left. But I'm more of like person that's cautious about snow because it's so slippery, you know. And as snow compacts, it becomes a lot more. It's like solidified, and then it's more slush sometimes, and it's all bad, dude. It's all bad. You're right around the corner for sure. I'll wait for like 5 minutes. I'll just chat with you guys for 5 minutes, and we can go about it. There are characters in existing seasons that can be branched out, like Retail Pete, Davy Jones, Potato Head, Leroy, and etc. That's true. Well, do you think that would be? Do you think that would be something that people would want? Like for me personally, because I've been through all the seasons, I really wouldn't want a reset. I would just want to keep going and then make it easier for people that have been doing it, or the people that come later have an easier time getting more characters. What if they did something where it was like at the end of every season, even if you didn't play that season, you're able to get the characters for free. So if you never play Monster each season, you just get a free 1-star Monster Inc. character, whatever. Lilo and Stitch, you never played that season, you get all the characters for free just for being new to the game. Just for you made an account in the next season, you get it all for free. Obviously, this isn't something you can abuse, and it's not something you would want to abuse. Why would you make multiple new accounts to bust your butt more because you can get the character for free? You know what I mean? You get to get the character free by playing the season. So it doesn't really make much sense on why you wouldn't be able to get it if you missed the season. You know what I'm trying to say? Is that troll? Is that grief? That's not too far-fetched, right? That's not too far-fetched. If you get the character for free in the season tour anyway, why would someone that comes late not be able to get the characters for free too? Even if it's just 1 star. I feel like that's not that bad. How do I queue up? Just click the tower. I'm pretty sure you just walk up and then you just tap the tower. And I think that's how you get in the queue. I think. I've never actually been the one to queue up. Do you see like a little button to come in or no? To go in the tower? This is your best voice line. I should have stayed in bed. No, I understand. Yeah, it's just kind of like, because what player would be mad? Like, who would realistically? Does it not work? Can you guys not click it? It doesn't work? Okay, so I guess I gotta go in first? Oh, there you guys go. Okay, you guys can go. It said it's working. Or do you guys have to click me? Is it me or is it the tower? How does this work? But like, I don't know how many older players. Okay, we're gaming. Let's go. I don't know how many older players would be upset that newer players get stuff for free when we had to work in the season tour. Newer players would have a 1-star version of it, so no ability, right? And if you played during the season, you got 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars because you played. I feel like that's a fair trade-off. I don't think anyone would really be upset about that, honestly. Like, I don't think anybody would be mad, and I think more people would. It would help the longevity of the game if everybody can get all of them. Not the limited event stuff. Maybe keep that locked. But the other stuff, there's so many characters. I don't see the reason not to. How many characters in the game now? Like 40? That's a lot of characters you can just give for free. Dude, whoa! Oh yeah, I don't have a compound. All right, guys, let's go nuts. Let's whoop it, dude. That thing is tanky. Dude, that thing is scaled, bro. That thing is tanky. I never fight the boss this early. I always farm up a lot more. So having only like an hour or 2 to farm up as much as possible. Yo, but we're getting it done. We out here gaming. Yo, we are tickling the crap out of this thing. I'm already about to run out of arrows. I'm gonna have to start going melee range. Uh-oh, my pal about to die. Thought another one. Oh, there we go. There we go. Dude, we gaming right now. Wait, my thing's not attacking. Get your butt in there. Get attacking. Okay, I'm out of arrows. Flamethrower time. Oh, I forgot he does like a little AoE thing. Oof. What will be the reward for defeating the boss? I think it's just experience. It's also kind of like a story game. So I think defeating each boss is also a story thing. But it's usually just experience. I don't know if they added anything else. But you can redo it over and over. If you think of a game like Final Fantasy XIV or World of Warcraft, you know how you can run the same dungeon over and over and over. It's kind of like that. You don't technically get anything all the time. Maybe you can get like a rare drop, but I don't recall ever getting any drops. But it progresses the story and, you know, all that extra good stuff. Dude, our pals are getting worked up. Uh-oh, I'm shocked, literally. We are gaming. I've never done a boss fight with 4 people. This is awesome. Dude, I can only imagine the raids. I can only imagine the raids. The raids would probably be insane. Uh-oh, my pal died. I almost did a Palworld with the viewers in hard mode. Almost. But I wasn't sure how many people would actually want to run it in hard mode. So I didn't do it in hard mode. But I almost did it. I'll save the hard mode for my solo. This is already difficult enough. So we took about 5 minutes to get it halfway. Will we be able to finish? Will we be able to finish, yo? Popping up? Wait, Isaiah, you're not in the game? Uh-oh, I'm shocked. I'm gonna let my pal do a lot of the work. What's up, Noogle? I'm gonna be practicing some Tekken later tonight. I got a new move with Steve. It's broken. I don't think it'll work until if people are smart, but it's broken. I kind of want to learn. Panda. I want more of a wow character, you know? Steve is wow on a technical standpoint, but Steve isn't wow visually. Kind of want a wow visual character. Victor's low-key OP. I went against the Victor that was on a win streak. Bro is a spammer. Like, you can just spam with that character. You know who also is crazy? Freaking Jack. Bro, I have no clue what that character does. I went against the Jack that had 18 wins. He wasn't necessarily like a beast. But my God, I had no clue what he did. I didn't know what to block, when I can go. I didn't know nothing. That dude all over the place. He's so goofy. Yoshimitsu as well. There's some goofy characters. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I can't roll anymore. Uh-oh. I knew he was gonna focus me. I used to play a lot of PvP games when I was younger. Now I notice I play mainly solo or PvE games. Same with me. I hate getting paired up with useless player PvP games, so I try to avoid them. I feel you. I feel you. The thing with Street Fighter for me, or not Street Fighter, well, I guess Street Fighter and Tekken, is that, oh, I forgot to level up my strength. Why is he only attacking me? What is this? Like, seriously, what is this? What is this? For Tekken and Street Fighter, because it's a 1v1 game, I feel more of like, it's my fault if I lose. You know what I mean? So I never feel too bad about it. I never feel too bad about it. But when it comes to, like you said, like a team-based game, I understand where you're coming from. But honestly, I liked the feeling of being able to carry people. You know? That's one of the things I enjoy in games. Is like, I like the ability to carry. Like, if someone needs help, I like to be like, oh, I can carry. You know, oh, I'm good enough to help you win. I love that aspect about games. And so if there's a game where they make it so your team isn't necessarily going to hold you back, I don't mind playing it. That's one of the reasons why I like playing League of Legends. I don't play it too much anymore. But one of the main reasons why I liked playing it before was because, yeah, you need your team, don't get me wrong. But also, it wasn't like you just, it wasn't like you just auto lose because your team like straight up was bad. You know, you can get a little bit of the carry in there for them. This is wild, dude. Did we all run out of arrows? We all run out of arrows. We don't got nothing to fight them with. We in trouble. We in trouble. I like King for Tekken, or Yoshimitsu still needs to get in on it one day, or still get it one day. Yeah, I think Tekken 8 is really good. Tekken 7 was good, but I didn't want to play it because I already knew 8 was coming, so I felt like it was kind of a I'm late to the party type of thing. But 8 is great. And I'm doing gameplays of it on my channel because I want to improve slowly. And this is a great way to help me. I really like playing it. So it's like a passion project of mine to record it and play it. But it also is a great way to keep me in check, to always practice. Because I don't want to come back next week and y'all see like, dude, you ain't improved a single bit. No, I wanna. And I think it's a good learning series for anyone who's new to Tekken or anything like that. You know, you can come in and you see like, oh, Poppin, this guy is struggling on the things that I was struggling on too. You know, it's really cool. And I can learn a lot, even though he's not teaching me the game. I'm learning from his struggles. I'm learning what he's learning. And, you know, I think it's one of those like learn with me series. You know, like get ready with me like beauty people do. This is like get good with me. So we're getting better together. So that's what I wanted to do. Hey, we eliminated the boss. Let's go. Let's go. Get clapped, bro. Get clapped, bro. Good job, guys. Good job, guys and girls. We clapped the boss. And just in time. Just in time. So that was Palworld. This is our community server. I don't know why this stuff got erased, but maybe I just had the wrong server, or maybe they deleted if you don't play on it for a period of time. But hopefully it doesn't get deleted, because that would suck. But I probably would still play it anyway. Or you guys can play on my world that I play solo, or something. Maybe you guys can play on my hard world if it does. But it was great playing with you. We are going to wrap up the stream. We managed to fight the boss. We managed to take only an hour-ish and some change to level up, to craft, to capture pals, and we fought the boss in just amount of that time. And barely, we had like 1 minute left. We barely actually managed to do it. So a good. I don't see the names of the people, but we know Poke was in here. I thought Zaya was in here, but I guess not. If anybody else was in here and wants to put it in chat that you were in here, go ahead so I can thank you. But Poke, thanks for being a part. Thanks you for coming in and playing. Player 245. I don't know who you are, but thank you for coming and playing. Yeah, Panda, I think I want to play. Oh yeah, Jack is actually strong if he pops off. Yeah, Jack is nasty. Yoshimitsu is 5-star difficult. Yeah. Is there going to be a Disney World map in Speedstorm in the future? Because Figment is listed as a Disney World racer. That's rough, but I would actually like to see that. I would like to see that. Who jumped on its head? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're doing head spins over there. Hey, Joseph, thanks for playing. You're the white-haired character. Thanks for playing, Joseph. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for helping me take on the boss. I definitely needed all your guys' help. Poke getting the food. Someone was getting a lot of resources and pals. I don't know who that was. I think also food as well. You guys were building nice, the base nicely. Like, you guys were putting in a lot of effort. And I think I would have failed without you guys. So I appreciate all you guys coming in and helping. That is going to be the end of the stream today. Check out the podcast that will be coming out on Monday for Speedstorm. We're going over everything that is to be expected in season 6. It is recorded differently, so I think you guys are definitely going to enjoy it. A lot of my members enjoyed it, so maybe you'll enjoy it too. We'll see. We'll see. It's going to be recorded new, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, you know what I always say. Think you guys are doing what? PoppinOftenWithLofton. Have a great rest of your weekend, rest of your Sunday. Some of you guys are already into Monday, and I will talk to you guys later. See you on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Foam Star stream, Speedstorm stream. Come in hot. Peace, peace.